Yeah.
Yeah, let me check out that kinetic sand.
Yeah, kinetic sand.
You guys, you've just been watching me play with this kinetic sand. Being
Yeah, I need to be grounded because I'm outside of my body.
Okay.
Oh my god, this sand. I need to go to the beach.
I want to go to the beach right now.
Wait, you want to go to the beach?
I want to go to the beach.
I know
that none of you want to go.
Juniper, we've discussed this. We all hate the beach.
I know you hate the beach.
We're not going to the beach. Stop trying
wanna
to
go
make
to
the
the
beach
beach.
happen. It's never going to happen.
The beach is never going to happen.
Enter the beach. It kills me.
I hate the beach. It's full of sand. It's coarse. It's rough. Irritating.
It gets
everywhere.
We are not going to the beach.
I'm going to drag all of you to the fucking beach.
Are we recording?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Because this is like this is content.
It's primo.
I want to go to the beach.
You're never gonna go to the
Kat,
beach.
I didn't mean to punch your sand.
Stop asking.
I'm gonna go.
You're making us mad.
Yeah, every time you bring up the beach, like I just feel this inhuman rage like welling up inside of me.
Maybe we should go to the beach and get it over with.
And Juniper, I don't know how much longer I can hold it in.
Here. Hold this.
I don't want to touch that. That's sand. It reminds me of the beach. It's disgusting. Get it away from me. You know that I hate being reminded of the existence of the beach.
Well, it's on you now.
I hate it.
It's a part of you.
I don't even know what I might do now that I've been exposed to the beach. I'm not even sure what kind of person I might become because
Becoming Joker-fied by the sand.
Yeah,
because
you're
you
becoming
kept
Joker-fied.
trying to push me to go to the beach when you know that I hate the beach.
Yeah, well, sometimes you have to do things you don't like.
Wait, hold on.
For your friends.
Hey, hold on. Hey, Juniper?
What?
Do you want to go to the beach?
Yes.
Yeah, let's go to the beach.
Okay. All right, Kat and I are going to the beach right now.
Wow.
We're currently teleporting to the beach.
We're going to the beach.
Stop it. You guys come back from the beach.
No.
We're at the beach now.
We're going to the beach. I'm touching the sand. I'm touching the sand.
It's not safe. It's not safe. It's not safe.
Kat, we were all in agreement. We all hate the beach except Juniper.
Juniper, no, don't go out into the water too far.
I'm in the water. I'm in the water.
Juniper, no, do you see that fin on the horizon?
It's my lover.
See, this is why I said we can't go to the beach because I knew something like this would happen.
I knew this would happen. And Juniper would be like, that's not a shark. That's my wife.
This is so typical. And now Juniper's going to forget all about the podcast.
I'm going to bone down with the shark in front of all of you.
Exactly. And now they're not going to have any more time, to put in the work.
We're buying a house.
And we're going to have to find a new person to fill the slot.
It's
which is
underwater.
why we shouldn't have gone to the beach, like I said.
My shark lover has a very large family and there's a lot of obligations.
Exactly. This is so typical.
Oh my God, the podcast is over because of this fucking beach visit. We told you we didn't want to do a beach day, Juniper.
I'm sorry, but love wins.
Diversity wins. Juniper has quit the podcast. Whatever. I'll never go to the beach. Juniper, I want you to know that I support you.
Thank you, Catherine.
You'll take me to the beach over my cold, dead body.
You'll bury me at the beach, and
guys
I will
feel
rise from the dead to kill you.
You guys will all feel differently when you find your shark lovers.
Well, we're not going to find them because we're not going to go to the beach.
You will come to my wedding, and it will be at the beach.
We'll see about that.
Are you sure you want to have your wedding at the beach, or why not at the Minnesota Zoo?
Catherine, why would you say that to me?
Well, because I know that your shark lover's uncle lives at the zoo, so I thought, maybe if you want to be accommodating.
Catherine, it's a very complicated situation with that uncle, and you know why we're not going to the zoo.
You know what?
Well, we're not going to the fucking beach.
So you better figure it out. Yeah, I'm sorry. Look,
I can't believe this shit.
I know your shark lover and their uncle have a complicated relationship. But the truth of the matter is, he's a really important person in their life. And, you're going to have to just accept that if you want him at the wedding, you're going to have to go to him.
I don't know. I just don't know.
I mean, you guys just know. You know about me. That I hate drama. And that's why I've made a lifelong, eternal vow to never go to the beach. Because this is where it leads.
Family obligations, family drama, always at the beach. Every time at the beach.
That's why you don't go to the beach.
You don't go to the beach.
Listen, sometimes you have to fucking sacrifice things.
You
for the
have a
people
towel. You have an umbrella. You have a stepdaughter, and it's a problem.
My stepdaughter is beautiful, and I love her, and I wish you wouldn't bring her into this conversation.
Well, she has 5 sets of teeth. So what do you think about that?
I think that she's going to make some man very happy one day.
Well, I mean, I guess I just wonder if you guys have like discussed the like your co-parenting situation. Like, are you going to be contributing to like the 5 sets of braces that she needs?
I'm incredibly poor. So
Well,
no.
Yeah, well, you know, if you
Well, I mean,
hadn't quit the podcast because you got married at the beach, maybe you'd have money to pay for the braces.
yeah. And I mean, I just
I wouldn't have had to quit the podcast if all of you would have just understand that I have family obligations. That means I can never show up on time or be there.
Juniper. Hey, hold on. Let's calm down for a second. I'm just, hey, dude. Hey, I'm here. I'm just coming to you here as a friend. I'm just coming to you as a friend because I know that you and your shark lover are deeply in love and cannot wait to get married.
I'm also coming to you as a friend, but I'm in the parking lot because I won't go to the beach.
That's
And
fair.
I'm also there.
You're already at the beach if you're in the parking lot.
I'm in the parking lot. I'm in the parking lot. I'm in the parking lot. I'm in the parking lot.
You're
I'm inside the parking.
It's
I'm
not-
inside the parking lot.
It's a separate zone.
Hey.
It's a different bio.
Hey, hold on. Hey, everybody. Let's take a beat here. We're here.
Take a beach?
Take.
I will not take a beach.
Look, we're here. We're all here to support our good friend Juniper in their time of crisis.
In the parking lot.
Yes.
Because we will not set from the beach.
Well, okay. Juniper, Hannah, and Noelle are going to stay in the parking lot. I'm here. I'm here with you. I'm on the beach, and I want you to know that we are your friends no matter what. And like, I know you're in love, but I want you to really just like think about the kind of life that this marriage is going to lead to, and I want you to make sure you're really thinking this through because we love you. We're always going to be. Well, I'm always going to be here for you. Noelle and Hannah will be up on the embankment. Away
We will
from the
be as
beach.
close to you as we can get without being on the beach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just wish that we could have a fun, happy marriage on the beach. I just want my wedding to go perfectly on the beach. And Catherine, I understand what you're saying. Thank you for bringing some calm energy into this incredibly stressful day. But I just think that maybe if you're not ready to be on the beach, you should
Hey, you know what, Juniper?
be gone.
Juniper, I've really changed my mind about the beach.
You cannot pull this shit with me again.
Juniper, I think
If you do this to me one more time, Noelle.
Juniper, I feel like you've spoken to me. I feel like your incredibly calm and not at all passive aggressive demeanor has pierced through the veil of darkness. And I think my eyes have been opened and I'm looking around and I think I can go to the beach.
I want you to set foot
I think I'm ready for a beach day.
on the sand before you say one more word.
Noelle, like I really want to be supportive of you in this like decision, and I know it's like a really tough time for you, but I just do want you to know also that the moment that you set foot on the beach, you will be dead to me forever.
Well, Noelle,
Well, I'm
It's time to
gonna
choose.
hold your hand, Hannah,
it's time to choose.
and I'm definitely not gonna throw you onto the sand of the beach.
Well, good, because if you did that, I would lose all control.
I need
and
somebody to bring
I might
me-
wake up just covered in blood later with no memory of what I've done.
Parasol and some juice because I do have a television show to watch right now, and it is this.
Well, on that note, on that cliffhanger, let's
be
play.
To be continued.
Dun, 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 let's play some game.
Bubblegum
Let's
shoe.
go to the beach.
Let's play some games.
Let's play some beach games, you guys.
Let's
gum
play
shoe.
some games.
This sand is rubbing off on me.
Yes.
Wow, it wouldn't have happened, if you
I
hadn't
don't
fucking gone
want
to
to
the beach.
hear it.
I will never go on that fucking beach.
I will see you in 2 weeks at the beach.
All right.
Anyway, hey,
I'll see you in hell, aka the beach.
anyway, my name is Kat, and I am your master of ceremonies and the officiant of this wedding.
Hi, my name is Noelle. I play the Gap, and I will be at the beach. I will come out of the parking lot.
I wish you could all see the way that Hannah is looking at me and running their tongue seductively over their teeth right now.
No, that was rage.
It's very difficult.
That was like
licking of chops.
Licking of chops.
Ready to kill.
Bite your face off.
Exactly.
Anyways, hi everybody. I'm Juniper. I play Ainsley, and real talk, I want to get serious right now about some stuff because, listen, we all make decisions in our lives, right? And so I know that I presented to you all a certain story about how my life was going and how happy I was and everything else. And I just didn't want to disappoint you guys. You know, the truth is I'm getting a divorce. Yeah. Me and Shark, it's just, you know, I still love them so much. We're still very much in love, but it's just hard, you know, to be with an aquatic animal that can live for 400 years. It's just hard, you know, and so there's a lot of challenges. I want to go into anything, but unfortunately, I will be returning to the podcast.
We're so glad to have you back, Jennifer. We're so glad to have you back.
I'm just so glad that I'm not going to have to visit you.
I do still live at the fucking beach, so that's not changing. But anyways,
you can't leave the lives of your beloved stepchildren.
Yeah, you do. You've made a commitment to those kids.
I have.
Yeah, you have to fulfill that commitment.
I understand that.
Thank you.
Anyway.
Hi, I'm Hannah. I play Antone Postminger, and I had a really good phrase in my mind. It was like a good threat about how you shouldn't try and make me go to the beach. But I have forgotten it. But if I remember it later, I'll let you know.
I knew that you were mulling on something when you looked at me, so I stalled as much as possible to blow it out of your brain.
You son of a beach.
Chili's reveal.
Jokes.
All right. Well, what happened last time? You guys had your first couple days at camp. The first night, Chadrin went missing. The camp staff is saying that Chadrin left on his own, but you saw some spooky happenings in the woods. Chadrin is gone. Chadrin might be dead.
He's deaded.
He's deaded. And then at the end of your first day, another camper, Cambry, the nerd, also went missing.
Oh yeah, after being
Through no fault of my own.
After being completely gaslit, gatekeeped, and girl bossed by Antone.
By some individual.
So Antone,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Antone, you were supposed to meet Cambry, for a date to extract information. And, you got stood up.
There's no reason to believe that.
Do you think he died?
Maybe he had indigestion.
Yeah, maybe he's just shitting his brains.
Well, I mean,
maybe he just didn't like you.
There's also that possibility.
The words you're saying don't make any sense.
All right, the gap. We've got 15 minutes till lights out. And this is Nyx is saying from her bunk where she has a sleep mask prepared. She has her moisturizing hair serum in. She's got like a face mask on, and she's like, the gap. It's 15 minutes till lights out. So like wrap up, and we'll you can visit with your friends in the morning, okay? And please, Ainsley, Postminger, do not sneak out tonight or I will kill you.
The gap looks between you with huge eyes.
Ainsley makes grabby hands and is like, fuck up, give me that stuff.
I hand over the cave weed.
Thank you. Thank you.
I've been carrying this all day. I've been so scared.
Yeah, you smell kind of weird now. So one of those horses were trying to eat you. Holy shit.
Oh, maybe that's why that horse was such an asshole.
I see. So this is the currency you're going to bribe Nyx with?
Yeah. The gap?
Yes, Ainsley.
Yeah, you know what to do.
I think I do.
We'll meet you outside.
Oh! Yeah. Cool. Okay.
All right. So the gap, actually, when you go outside, Brant is out there, and he straightens up and goes, "Oh, Gap, there you are." And you see him putting something behind his back. And
What do you have there, Brant?
it's nothing. I was just coming to get you because, we were like 15 minutes lights out, so I wanted to
I already know. Why are you explaining that?
Well, because I need you to make sure you brush your teeth and stuff because, like, good oral...
What?
Because, like, good oral hygiene is, like, really important, and it's, part of my job as your camp counselor to make sure you're doing...
Why are you talking so fast?
You're doing things that are healthy for your body and your teeth, especially.
Brant, you're scaring me.
I'm sorry, buddy. I don't mean to scare you. I just get... Was Nyx in there? Is she already in bed?
She seemed like she's not gonna go to bed very soon.
Oh, cool. That's cool. You should get back to the cabin.
I will, Brant. I will.
Okay. See you at the Gap.
Where are you going?
Oh, I'm gonna make sure that all the campers are done with their teeth brushed. I'm really passionate about...
Actually, I think Nyx had something to say. She wanted to talk to you.
Oh, she did? Did she say what it was about?
She just had... It was just her vibe.
Okay. Was it like an angry, I want to talk to you vibe, or like Brant's a cool guy and I want to talk to him vibe?
Really, neutral.
It was a neutral vibe. I don't know what to do with that. Jeez, is neutral good for girls?
Are you in love with Nyx?
No! What? The Gap, go back to the cabin right now.
I'm going.
I am moving lights out up. It's right now. You gotta get back to the cabin or the Vonier's gonna get you.
Are you suffering from high-quality podcasts? You see, quality podcasts stimulate parts of your brain, leading to an irksome condition called thinking. But suffer no more, my friend. Introducing Discount Storytime's blend of fictional nonsense and rancid gibberish to provide soothing relief. Try Discount Storytime today. Available on most podcast catchers and at discountstorytime.com.
Consult your healthcare provider before listening to Discount Storytime. Not intended to treat unicyclitis, pickleball liver, or jittering expectations.
I do believe in Vonier's, and I also believe in you, Brant.
I don't know what you're talking. Just go back.
It's gonna go okay. Good luck.
Just go back to the cabin.
I'm going. I love you, Brant. The Gap closes the door.
Yep.
Ainsley, Postminger.
Yeah, so Ainsley is riled up. Ainsley is like ready to go. Ainsley goes over to Alicine and is like, Alicine,
Yes, Ainsley.
you know how Antonio and the nerd were gonna have like a perverted date?
Oh my gosh. Did Anton get stood up?
So yeah, which is really funny.
Okay, so like before we go on about this, like I just gotta say, it's just like the song by Dashing Diamond. Have you heard the song by Dashing Diamond? I Got Stood Up by Magic.
Alicine, that's my favorite song.
Oh my gosh, and she pulls down the covers and she shows that she's wearing a sleep shirt that's a Dashing
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, have you seen him live?
I saw him live when he came to Madria. He was like after some like magical artifact that was kept in the palace, and it was apparently all a big ruse. But oh my god, the concert was amazing.
My god, I hate living in a shitty small town. I'm never gonna do anything cool. Alicine,
Ainsley.
I'm just so glad that there's somebody here who gets me.
Me too. Now please tell me the juicy gossip about your friend Anton getting stood up by that nerd.
Anton got stood up, but also like we're not sure like what's going on, and it's very possible that Kembra's dead. Also.
Well, how do we find out if he's like actually dead? Like, we need to like find the body.
Yeah. Well, I have some cave moss.
Oh my god, where'd you get some cake?
like grows nearby. It's fine.
See, you said like it's really shitty to like live in a small town, but you cannot find cave moss like anywhere in Madria.
That's true. Our town has like a real cave moss problem, if I'm being honest. It's like kind of our town's dirty secret. Like, it's like a whole thing. But I'm thinking we can like give some of this to Nyx Because, like, she seems like she's down to, like, clown with the moss.
Oh, she definitely has, like,
She
big
seems like a
head
moss
vibes.
flosser.
Oh, she's definitely
A floss mosser.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so I wasn't going to tell anybody this, but I'll tell you because you're like, yeah, like we're friends now.
Well, no.
That's right. You guys are weird about the word friend.
We're comrades.
We're comrades. She grabs your forearm in like the handshake of kings.
Yes, yeah.
Like you two grab forearms. She goes, "We're conspirators."
Oh my god. That's exactly what we are.
We're conspirators. All right. So because we're conspirators, I will tell you this: that I did find a moss bowl in Nyx's thing. So, like, you're definitely right. She's definitely a moss flosser.
God, I'm such a moss flosser. Fucking genius. I know a moss flosser when I see one.
You've got a really good eye for that. I had to look through her things to find it out.
I love Alice. Okay. Antonio's like also in on it, but like he's still kind of like upset about his date situation. So like, just
Right, okay.
be like really gentle.
What do you need me to do? Do you want me to like keep Nyx distracted while you guys go figure it out?
I don't really know. Like I haven't thought about it at all, actually. Ainsley goes over to Anton and like peers through the luggage and is like, "Hey, little guy."
And Anton is startled. He's like, "What?"
"Hey, how you doing?"
"I'm fine. It's fine. Why wouldn't I be fine?"
"Hey, are you feeling okay?"
"Of course I'm okay. I'm excellent. What did you need?"
"Well, we're gonna go bribe the camp counselor with weed."
Yes, that seems...
Did you want to come with?
Of course. We have to go out tonight so we can figure out a way to get out of this terrible place.
Are you okay? You feeling up to it?
Why would I not be feeling up to it? There's no reason that I wouldn't feel up to it. I haven't had any thoughts about not feeling up to anything.
Okay. Well, I'll believe you.
I don't feel bad.
You sure?
I don't know why you keep implying that I do.
Oh, I'm just...
Because I don't.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Great.
Well, let's go then. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun.
Of course.
Okay, all right, let's go.
Oh my god.
So are you going to spend a point of relationship with Alicine to...
Yeah. Okay. Alicine,
Ainsley,
I need you to do me like a huge favor.
as Diamond says in his songs, a favor for the one I love is no favor at all.
Ainsley, I didn't know what you were going to say, but in actual character, sings along with you. And then they say, "Okay, here's the cave moss. I need you to go to Nyx and tell her that you found this and her stuff and be like, we have to go to the bathroom. But we found this in your stuff and we just wanted to make sure that you knew that we were going to give it back to you when we go to the bathroom, and then like make sure she knows, like if she doesn't like let us go, that we're gonna like give it to Brown."
I'm going to say this is going to cost 2 points of relationship because you're asking her to take the fall for you guys.
Yeah, I have 4 points.
Okay,
so I'll expend them.
Okay. All right. So she takes and she goes, "All right, I'm not going to like blackmail her, but like, like," and she's winking. I'm not going to like blackmail her with this.
And I definitely won't cut out her tongue.
Alicine, just make sure you don't cut out her tongue.
I'm not going to cut out her tongue.
You know. And I will tell you everything we find out. Conspirators. All right. We do our king's handshake again. And then Ainsley gives a meaningful look to Anton.
Right. So as like Nyx is like, "All right, guys, let's out," and like flops back on her bed. You see Alicine creep over with the cave moss, and like there's some whispered words. And Nyx sits up and she looks at Alicine, and they look at each other, and she looks down at the moss, and like there's a very slow, like the handoff, like drug deal handoff, where they just sort of like touch hands and things pass between them.
And they sing Two
That
Worlds,
doesn't
One
sound
Family.
that
from
doesn't
Tarzan.
sound like a drug pass off.
That sounds very romantic.
Yeah,
Bill Collins is there.
they slowly touch hands and things
Two
pass
worlds,
between them.
One family. Just trust your
No, it's like that, like
fate decide.
they like
To buy these lives we see.
So yeah, Alicine is singing Diamond's great song.
Two Worlds, One Family.
Two Worlds, One.
The famous Diamond song.
The famous Diamond song. Two Worlds, One Falling Island.
Sounds just like that.
Two Worlds, One Falling Island.
We hear Gap outside singing along with that.
Oh yeah, how does Gap sing again?
Yes, the sweet serenade.
Voice of an angel.
And so then next she turns out the light, but then you just like see her get up from bed and leave. And Alicine, you see like Alicine's outline. She gives 2 thumbs up. All right, so you've eliminated Nyx, and you got Brant away from the cabin, so you don't even have to roll to sneak out tonight.
We're just going, dude.
You guys are going. You're sneaking out. What do you
I can spend a Brant point.
spread a Brant point?
A Brant point.
Yeah,
Brant point.
So that he would believe me.
yeah. All right, perfect. So you guys meet up in the spot, or you met up last night, I guess. You guys didn't really determine a meeting spot. You're really bad.
They just keep telling me I know what to do. So.
We just meet between the cabins. I assume they're like
Gap once again like explodes out of the trees.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's. I didn't mention this before. That there's actually like 6 cabins. So there's only 2 of them being used.
That's suspicious.
That's so sweet.
Feeding us to the vampires.
As you've been walking out, Postminger's very distracted and like, really mulling things over. And when we all meet up, I say to you two, so what you were saying earlier is that manipulating other people's feelings to get what you want is bad?
It's wrong.
Yeah, like that's really cruel.
I mean, sometimes you have to do it.
Yeah, and it's like funny sometimes.
Yeah, if
like,
it's funny, like that's different.
Like that wasn't funny.
It wasn't even like a little bit funny?
No,
it was like really, because like you don't like actually want to date that guy, do you?
Well, no, but I mean, I wanted the book.
Wow. There it is.
I don't understand why you're making such a big deal out of this. This is just common standard behavior.
It's not, and now he's dead.
Yeah.
You don't really think he's dead, do you?
I'm like 90% sure that he is defo dead.
I mean,
I wonder if he died because of what Postminger did.
Oh my god.
we haven't seen a body.
No, you haven't looked for a body.
You haven't looked for a body.
I'm sure he's perfectly fine, but maybe just in case, we should look around the camp to see if he's hiding somewhere or something.
I think we should go into the woods.
If somebody wants to use some intuition to roll about where they might want to look to find Camber's body.
To find what is not Cambry's body, because he's alive and he's fine.
Find Cambry. I don't have any intuition. I don't think it's a surprise.
I don't have any either. Got a 5.
Ooh.
Okay, Ainsley, without even trying, Ainsley, you know, like, of course, where to look for the body is like the last place that you saw Cambry, which would be the campfire.
Oh, yeah, okay. You guys, like, obviously, if any of you have ever seen a fucking murder mystery before, we go to the last place that we saw the missing person. Where is that?
I don't recall.
Oh my fucking god.
Down in the dumps.
It's the campfire! Oh, I'm surrounded by idiots! Ainsley storms away.
Postminger's still just kind of like mulling things over, looking like the German math brain lady.
All right, so you guys head down to the lake shore to the campfire where there's the smoldering embers of the campfire still are burning. Not great fire safety. You're supposed to put that out with at least 2 gallons of water and stir the ashes.
You fucking said it.
You said it, Kat.
Look, listen, I Smokey Bear and I have had words and I just needed to have that PSA in there. Anyway, so what skills do you want to use to look? Tell me.
I'm going to use my notice and try and notice a dead body.
You do not notice a dead body.
Do I notice a Cambry anywhere? Do I notice any
Toyota
clues?
Camry?
It's Toyota Camry. You do notice behind the stage, you find 3 things. You find Cambry's book. You find hoof prints. And you find a splatter of something wet and red.
He's dead!
Oh no, I'm sure.
Ainsley runs over and puts a finger to the red substance.
Taste it!
and
We have to be sure. Maybe he was doing arts and craft. It could be paint.
sticks their tongue out and touches the blood to their tongue very quickly.
Is it blood?
Wait, Kat, first of all, is it blood?
You taste it?
Yeah.
It's tomato preserves.
Oh,
That's pretty good.
Ainsley!
Ainsley takes another finger swipe of the preserves. It's like tomato juice.
I thought you were becoming one of them.
I wish.
Well, that's beside the point. They're not real, so Ainsley can't become one of them.
No, they're like, we saw one. Like,
Look at these hoof prints.
There's got to be a logical explanation.
No,
Yeah, Ainsley wants to use...
this is perfectly logical.
wants to use outdoors to go, I guess, like, look around to see if...
I was going to say, with your outdoor skills, you can follow the hoof prints.
Oh, let's do that.
So yeah, you're able to follow the hoof prints with your outdoor skills, and they lead into the woods. They lead along the lake shore and past the crafts yurt up to behind the cabins where you saw the horse last night. And you also, when you see it, you find in the dirt, you find more hoof prints.
Oh,
Like, this must be where they took Chadron.
You guys.
I'm so scared.
It's okay, the Gap. I'll protect you. And Antonio's gonna protect me.
That doesn't seem right.
Kat, you said that Ainsley found hoof prints, the tomato juice, and a book?
I mean, yeah, it's Cambry's book.
Is it the one that he was reading from before?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to be taking a look at it as we're walking along.
Okay. If you want to do some research, do you have any points in scholarship?
I do.
You do? All right. Instead of rolling, we'll just have you spend points because there's no, like, reasonable resistance to this.
Okay, I have 3 scholarship points total.
Okay.
How many should I expend to learn something useful from this book?
I will say it's going to take 2 points to learn something useful from this book.
All right, I'll
You
do
wanna
that.
spend- You want to spend those 2
I'll
points?
spend them.
Okay. So you bend down in the moonlight on the lake shore to look at this book. And you find Cambry's bookmark in there. And it is a bookmark with a giant lizard painted on it. And the giant lizard has a speech bubble that says, "Math is cool."
I feel bad when I look at it.
Math is cool.
Okay. Math is cool.
It is.
Yeah, so the giant lizard says math is cool, and underneath that, there is a passage about the Vonir in their various, like, myths throughout time, and it's a really long passage, and it's super duper dry. But what you are able to glean from it is that when somebody has become victim to the Vonir, they are left as a withered husk, bloodless, lifeless, completely drained of all essence. But it does note that a victim of the Vonir is left completely bloodless, and if you cut them open after they have been attacked,
Like some kind of prevert.
like some kind of prevert, but like dissections of victims have shown that the blood simply evaporated in their veins. There's never any puncture marks or anything.
Oh, so there wouldn't be blood on the ground. And I mean, there isn't because it's fucking tomato juice.
Yes, tomato.
Okay. Well, I keep that information to myself for now.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else you guys want to do tonight?
Well, follow the tracks.
Yeah, we
did
follow
follow
the
the
tracks.
tracks.
Yeah.
Oh, you're okay. So you follow the tracks. As you're following the tracks, they go back behind the cabins, and then they go down past the crafts yurt, and you come up to the trailhead, to the Bellius Bluffs Trail, and the hoofprints continue down the trail and into the spooky woods.
We're gonna go in, right?
Well, I don't know if we should. It's getting awfully late.
I'm scared, but I think we should go.
Yeah, the Gap knows. Oh, what's up? As the Gap always does. Hell yeah, the Gap.
All right, if you want to go into the woods at night, you are going to have to make an outdoors roll, and it is going to be a very tough roll. This is going to be, I think, I'm going to put it at an 8 to navigate the.
What's gonna happen to us?
Literally impossible for me to roll that high.
Yeah.
So I guess we're not gonna go into the woods.
Maybe like we see a scary bird or something.
yeah. Yeah, there's like a rabbit that runs across the track, and like Ainsley screams.
Never mind. What's up is we don't go in.
The Gap, as usual, you're absolutely right. You're so right, Gap. You're so fucking smart. Oh my god.
Postminger's already running. We're gonna go.
Hello, 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 everyone. It's Juniper. I'm here this time for this episode to give you the mid-roll. I don't know what I'm doing. I listened to Hannah's from last episode and it was so professional and beautiful, and that's not what this is gonna be. But thanks for listening. Thanks for being here with me in my room. I wasn't comfortable with you entering, but now that you're here, it is what it is, and you're welcome to stay for a little while. But not forever. But for a little while. Anyways, thank you guys. Thank you for all that you do. That's what I'm here to do, is just say thank you a million times. And Noelle will cut out as many times. Shut the fuck up. Get out. I have to do the mid-roll, bitch. Don't look at me. Did you want to go on a walk later today or no?
It is 9:10, so no. I'm
Yeah,
so
okay,
sorry.
no, that's fair. That's fair.
Sorry about interrupting your mid-roll by standing in
you
a
fucking
different
did.
room
No, I was gonna have to cut
silently.
all of this out. She's gonna be so
Noelle.
angry. Don't say hi to her. Don't say hi to her. All right, no, I'm so sorry. No, I'm so sorry. Oh my god, so fucking unprofessional in here. Anyways, I'm here to thank our lovely reviewers. That's what Hannah would say if they were doing this mid-roll. They'd be really good at it. But I'm gonna do my best. We have one reviewer. When you guys review, I swear to God, it's really nice. We have only one this week. That's okay. That's okay. Let me just peek up on their name. 1000 from person dude guy. Yup. Is there 3 yups? Yup. There's only 2 yups. Oh man, dude, that's hard for me to read. They said you reached 1,000 ratings. And you know what? This one's for you, person dude guy. Yup. Thank you so fucking much. All right. That's done. What's next? The new patrons. The new patrons, which allow us to keep doing our chicken runs. Not the movie when we go to get canes, but it's a wonderful film. And are paying our taxes, buying equipment. It's mostly chicken runs. Thank you guys, genuinely. I'm super bad at being heartfelt. Man, I just listened to Hannah's little mid-roll. Was so heartfelt. They were so genuine. I don't know how to do it. Oh God. Okay. Adolfo Lopez, thank you. Amy Record, thank you. Hallelujah. Oh, I get that's funny. That's really funny. Thank you. Katie B, thank you. Sean Bouchard. It's a nice name. Thank you. Space Cat Et. Thank you. Jordan Hemmer. Thank you. Cat Robin. Thank you. You will have to be fighting Cat for the right to use that name at a later date, but we'll discuss it, but not here. And thanks for the B-Day gift, Kels. Thank you. Or is it supposed to be Kels? Is it short for Kelsey? Either way. Thank you. And now we have a beautiful message to read from our store, which, by the way, we have a store. It's wonderful. We sell amazing things there. We just got these new shirts in. I don't want to say that they're 100 times more comfortable than the shirts we had in before, but they are. And also, you can buy messages also from our store if you would like to have a wonderful gift to give to somebody, or for yourself if you're like, I just want to hear somebody talk about me. You can put a message into our store, and we will say anything you want within reason. So, where's that fucking message? I took a picture of it. This message is from Adiv and Jen, and it reads as follows. To our lovely friend Sushi, I love that this is your honest-to-God actual name now. Congratulations on submitting your astronomy PhD dissertation. Now that you're done studying cosmic dust, which, as we all know, is important because it's the precursor to planets, hopefully you can get back to your own world building, full of dragons and magic. You're the coolest friend, and we're always so amazed by your amazing imagination and your ability to hold a whole world in your head. And we're grateful that we've gotten to occasionally be a part of your world. We want to give you a shout out on this awesome podcast. Thanks. You introduced us to. Because your friendship is as delightful as Dames and Dragons. Thanks. Congrats on finishing the hardest part before becoming Dr. Sushi from your dear friends, Adiv and Jen. I hope I'm saying that right. That's also a dope name, and it's very cool that you have a PhD, or that you're gonna have one. Sushi, you're very cool. I'm just saying that. That's not in the message. That's from me. Nice. All right, message to Chantel. Finally, after this absurd and frankly bad mid-roll, we have a message to Chantel. I forgot to say the code word is. Noelle, I don't know what I'm doing. It's been so long. Okay, well, let me do it again. The code word is... The sleeper agent is active. Go. Was that what I was supposed to say? I think so. No, I'm sorry. This is the worst.
So we all went back and we went to sleep.
You did, and Brant in the Woolly Rhino's cabin yells, "All right, everybody, up and at 'em, rise and shine, let's go!"
Oh my god, that's not you.
Yeah, that's not you.
Yeah, that's
That's the yeah.
You just heard it all the way.
You did actually.
Pretty fucking loud.
Yeah, you do hear it in the Owlbear's cabin, because Nyx has like full sleep mask on, earplugs in, the bell rings. She like peeks out from under her eye mask and then like nestles down into her blankets.
Yeah.
The Gap pops out of bed and is like, "Oh, let's go! Let's go!"
Ainsley rolls over so that they're facing away from the window, which has the light streaming in, and then doesn't get up.
Yeah, Anton is disgusted by all of this.
Just laying in bed disgusted.
Yeah,
We were up late last night
Anton
too, weren't we?
Yes.
Yeah,
so they're
every night so far.
Yeah, we had like 2 cumulative hours of sleep.
Yeah, just hiding under their sheet and just willing existence away.
Yeah.
So the Gap, Brant looks around and he looks at you and says, "Gap, did you see where Cambry went?"
Cambry, no. I don't know, man. I think maybe he went for like a walk in the woods to eat tomatoes.
Oh,
I'm not sure.
That's a weirdly specific guess.
It felt right.
Okay. Well, hey, I'm gonna meet you guys all at the dining hall, okay? I'm just gonna go make sure Nyx gets up and then check in with Foya, make sure everything's cool.
Yeah, I bet you want to check in with Nyx.
I'm not gonna rise to that bait.
What?
All right, so once you guys do make it to breakfast, Sookie the cookie is making omelets to order for everybody this morning.
Lovely.
And there's plenty of different toppings. So Teisler, he's at the front of the line, and he's like, "Oh, no tomatoes?" And Sookie gives a big shrug and says, "Yeah, sorry, I don't know what happened to all of our tomato preserves. They're just disappeared right out of the pantry. None of you were eating them, were you? Having a little midnight snack?"
The Gap just gaps their mouth right open and stares at Ainsley and Anton.
Ainsley like pushes their way to the front of the line. Hold on. Now, how many like tomatoes were there to begin with?
Sookie is as well. At the beginning of, I do a thorough inventory at the beginning of camp every year, and this year we were just down to one jar of tomato preserves, I'm afraid. So It's we're out of it.
Literally only had one jar.
Oh, we hadn't had a restock in a little while.
Why?
And
tell me why you didn't have a restock.
oh well, we actually make all of our preserves from the garden, and we just haven't had the tomatoes haven't been ripe yet.
What?
Can I see the pantry? Says the cat.
Oh, do you guys want to come help me cook?
Oh,
I would love to come help you cook.
no. Gap.
As big a fan as I am of your vampire novels, Sookie, I don't really have the time in my schedule currently to be dedicated to your culinary endeavors. But we would love a tour.
I want to help cook.
Let Gap cook for you and then take us on a tour. The Gap is a really good cook.
These are my two friends. I need them to cook.
The Gap?
I need them so I can cook.
Thank you for correcting yourself.
Suki says, well, the Gap, if you want to come back here and help me with these omelets, I'd be happy for a hand, but if you're not helping, then you gotta stay out of the kitchen.
Very well.
I don't think you understood what we were asking. Let me rephrase.
While you're saying this, Kyle comes through and elbows you out of the way and goes, all right, you're holding up the line. I want my omelet.
I dive into the kitchen.
All right. The Gap, you're here to help.
I'm here to help.
You're here to help. All right. Sookie gives you an apron.
Oh, yes. Does it say anything humorous on it?
It says,
Kiss the Gap. That's really good. That's
what
so
you-
good.
Perverse.
it would be
So good. No, kiss the cook. Mind the Gap. Kiss the Gap.
Kiss the Gap.
Mind the cook.
It would make so much sense for...
It better say mind the cook.
All right. It says mind the cook.
I love that.
Nice.
Don't mind if I do.
All right, so you get an apron. It says "Mind the Cook," and it's clearly it's a handmade apron. Somebody made this in the crafts yurt. Clearly,
yes.
clearly, or the crafts shack before it burned down. Unclear.
Amazing.
But this is definitely somebody's camp craft that they then gifted to Sookie. So yeah, you're back in the kitchen. Sookie puts you to work cracking eggs in a bowl. What do you want to do?
I want to find clues in the pantry.
All right. So do you just wander off from the task assigned to you, or do you wait until you're sent back to the pantry?
So the Gap is making omelets and then knocks over a jar of what's in omelets? Eggs.
A jar of eggs. Let's see. Things are pickled peppers, mushrooms,
Pickled
omelets.
peppers?
I don't know. They could be.
What is wrong with you?
I knock over the jar of pickled peppers.
Sookie goes, oh, the Gap. Oh, that's all right. Why don't you go?
Oh no!
Why don't you go pick a peppers from the pantry?
Will do, sir.
Make sure you get a full peck.
Okay. And then I run to the pantry with my little eyes open.
With your eyes open, your heart
My
open.
heart also open.
That sounds unhealthy.
Your gap shut.
Your Gap.
My gap is open.
Your Gap is gaping.
My Gap is open for business.
Oh God.
Are they having a sale or anything? I need new pants.
You wish. Anyway, I'm ready to investigate the pantry.
So, in the pantry, you do find it's actually pretty well stocked. A lot of it is, whatever the fantasy equivalent of mason jars is. Clearly they've been doing their own preserves. And so you need to tell me what skill you want to use if you want relevant information.
I would like to use my notice skill to try and notice if anything is crazy in here.
Yeah, so, nothing looks crazy, but there is, you see that everything is very meticulously labeled. So you can see exactly what is where. You find the pack of pickled peppers so easily.
Absolutely.
You do find a label that says, tomato preserves. And you see a very clear ring where that used to be,
A dust ring.
yeah, a dust ring of where that used to be. And it is gone. And there are no other tomato preserves left in the cabinet.
Is there any strands of long hair or some hoof prints? There's some diamonds.
Diamonds, no. Actually, if you want to find out more, you could roll.
Okay.
I'll set it as it'll be a low check 4. Just a 4. Yeah, just
I'm gonna try and roll. I'm just not gonna add anything.
Okay.
Oh my god, I got a 5.
You got a 5. You find a couple of shiny little rhinestones on the ground.
Rhinestones. Shit. Okay. That's fucked up. All right. Well, I take them.
Okay.
I put them in my little pocky.
In your little pocky. Yum, yum, yum.
And I bring the peck of pickled peppers back to my friend. Cook.
And Suki says, "Oh, the gap! Perfect! Just in time with that peck of pickled peppers."
I know we all love to have pickled peppers on our omelets.
Oh, it's a clear favorite of everybody here at camp.
I'm gonna make one for myself right now.
Awesome. Go for it, Gap. I want to see you unleash your creativity here in the kitchen.
Yes! Okay, and then I make like the most amazing omelet of all time.
You really unleash your creativity.
I unleash my creativity, and it says the Gap on top in pickled peppers.
And like when you're done, like Suki like claps you on the shoulder and like seems genuinely emotional.
Oh my god. Oh my
and
god.
he's like,
Suki.
"You can come help me in the kitchen anytime, the Gap."
That's great, Suki. You didn't have to say that. I'm happy to help.
And he wipes a little tear away and says, "Go join the others. You're such a good kid."
Wow. Remind me of my dad.
And he puts a hand on your shoulder and nods and says, "I heard about your dad."
What? You know about my dad? Is he famous?
Well, I mean, just that, we got the reports.
Hi! I need a fucking omelet! Excuse me, I've been waiting for like 16 years!
Gap, what did you find?
Ainsley, I'm so sorry.
It's fine, the Gap. I'm not mad at y'all.
I hand over the one that says the Gap on it.
Thank you. You know just how I like it.
The Gap written on it. That's exactly how Ainsley likes their omelet, with their best friend's name written on it.
Yeah!
I like that it's clearly demarcated that it doesn't belong to them.
That's exactly it. Yes.
And I quickly make another omelet, and I'm like making like dramatic like eyebrow raises and facial expressions at Antone, like I found something.
I'm like baffled by this. I don't understand like what it means.
And the Gap is like smiling in a really creepy way and like has their eyebrows like waggling up and down.
Ainsley's like waiting at the other end of the line, like still with their food and just like nodding and being like, yeah. Hype.
And then I give Antone their omelet and I sprinkle the rhinestones on the side and I say, "Don't eat those."
Oh, an inedible garnish. The Gap, I didn't know you had it in you.
Yeah, it's pretty much a luxury experience. And now I'm going to leave the kitchen. Nope. I'm going to first make myself an omelet and then I'm going to leave the kitchen.
All right. So you guys are all able to sit down together to discuss your findings.
Yes.
The Gap, you come over to Antone and Ainsley's table. Antone and Ainsley, how has your breakfast been going without the Gap?
Well, I had just been kind of like suspiciously looking around, like my eyes darting wildly from person to person since I feel that I can trust no one at this point.
Ainsley keeps trying to sneak one of the gems into Antone's omelet so that they eat it by accident.
I catch you trying to do that, and I do attempt to pierce your hand with my fork.
The Gap walks up and is like, "How's the omelets, you guys? They come with a side of clues."
They're actually surprisingly very good, the Gap.
Yeah, Gap, this is delicious as per the norm.
Yeah, well, the Gap like blushes and like scratches their little head and they're like, "So I found these rhinestones in the pantry. Notice they're not diamonds."
The Gap, you are full of surprises.
The Gap.
Yeah.
You just found these like on the pantry floor.
I had to look around for them.
Wait. Were they like under a shelf, or like could some bitch who regulates like the pantry like reasonably have found them before you?
I don't know who would regulate the pastry?
Well, I would assume the cook.
Cookie!
Oh, Sookie the cookie, you're right. He's like a dad to me. I've never seen him wear any rhinestones, though.
Yes, he strikes me as the type who would go for the real thing.
I guess.
I'm just saying rhinestones are a bit tacky.
What?
Rhinestones are like more beautiful than any diamond.
I'm assuming that Ainsley is like covered in rhinestones right now.
Constantly. Hey.
Well, I assumed it was ironic.
No. Why would you? I would only ever wear a diamond, ironically.
So while during breakfast, Foya comes in and she looks like she might have been crying. She looks very distressed, but she says, "Hi, campers! Just a quick announcement before we get started today. I know you guys are all really excited to get going, but I just wanted to let you know that we did have another camper leave us last night. You may have noticed that Cambry didn't join us for breakfast this morning, but he has decided to go back to his parents.
Hell.
And his."
I elbow the cat.
Ainsley is making like the cutthroat gesture across dramatically to everybody in the.
I also elbow Ainsley.
And she Foya notices your antics. She goes, no, Cambry is fine. He left a letter. He's called his father's servants to come and get him. So
From hell.
Yeah. Did you see the servants arrive? Did you watch him leave?
He's
dead.
Anton is trying to put their hands over both of your mouths. The
truth will come
out. You can't silence us.
No, I assure you, Bragmar oversaw the whole thing. She told me all about it this morning.
I open my eyes really wide. I look at Anton.
Anton looks visibly very suspicious.
Yeah.
I say, "You're next, buddy."
Well, anyway, the owl bears, you guys are up first for horse riding this morning. So why don't you all go on out and meet Lyle out at the stables? And Willie Rhinos, you guys are going to be with me today. We're going to start our morning in the garden.
Do not leave Anton alone, the Gap says to Ainsley.
I look at Ainsley and the Gap and I say, "Watch and learn." And then
What?
I take a silk handkerchief out of my pocket and I start dabbing at my eyes. And I walk up to Voya and I say, "Excuse me, Voya."
Oh, yes, Anton. What can I help you with?
Well, it's just I've been terribly worried about Cambry, and I was wondering if it's just we had we were planning on meeting up, and he didn't show up, and I was just wondering if I could see the note.
Oh, why don't you come with me to the back office?
I also was gonna meet up with Cambry. Like it was like a three-way. I mean, I was like, we bonded. Really. I also want to come with. Thank you. I'm coming. Thank you. Hi.
Why don't you tell me what skill you use for that?
Performance. I want to use performance.
Actually, I would appreciate the support. Thank you, Ainsley.
Yeah, of course.
I'm so glad you guys have all become such good friends here at camp. Yeah, come with me to the office. And Nick, Brant, where's Nix? And Brant goes, I think she's still asleep. And she goes, okay, Brant, you're gonna go with the owl bears while I take these three over to the office, and then I will go wake up Nix.
Oh, Nix, says the Gap.
Ainsley takes out his they're all he-theys. Takes out their little pocket knife. Just kind of holds it in their hand.
Okay.
Just ready for a fight, for a good old throwdown. You know what's going to happen.
Well, Foya takes you guys back to the office. She does not question the knife.
Jesus.
And so she takes you back to the camp office. It's just like a small house behind the dining hall. And you can see as she takes you through the building, it looks like this is also where the staff sleeps. You pass by a couple of sleeping quarters. Antone, what's your notice skill at?
Don't have the notice skill.
You don't have a notice skill. Okay. So never mind then. You notice
But
nothing.
is the Gap not with me? Or sorry,
No,
is
it's just
Ainsley not with me?
Ainsley also does not have a notice skill.
All right. You notice anything?
Only
can't
the Gap.
notice.
Only the
Gap
Gap can
notices
notice
things.
Only the Gap.
The Gap is the only actually smart one of any of them.
The Gap is the only one who has any awareness of anything outside of themselves.
The Gap. Born to hench. Once again.
Born to hench.
Born to hench.
Learn to man.
Exactly. Born to hench, learning to man. All right, but so Foya takes you back to her office, and it's a nicely appointed office, very sunny. She's got lots of camp crafts on the walls, like macaroni portraits and tempera paintings and a tapestry, like a quilt with a square in it for each year of the camp's summers. So it's like each one is made by a different camp class. There's a big desk in here and 2 chairs in front of it, and she motions for the 2 of you to sit. And she closes a big, what looks like a ledger book that's sitting out on her desk, and she closes that and takes a letter out from a drawer in her desk and hands it over and says, well, here's the note. I'm trying not to take it personally that we've had so many campers leave, but yeah, it looks like Cambry just needed to get back for his stepdad and his mother's wedding. So I guess he didn't want to miss it after all.
I take a look at the note as closely as I can. Now I'm thinking, I have the book that belonged to Cambry. Did Cambry happen to leave any notes at all in there, like any writing?
Cambry was making notes in the margin, and also like a number of doodles of Cambry himself, like as a wizard wielding powerful magics. There's a lot of doodles of Cambry the wizard.
God bless him.
Wow.
Yeah,
Taken from this world too soon.
R.I.P. in peace.
One of which, like Cambry's got like water hair in it. And
Big fan.
Yeah,
A Fran
fan.
yeah, and he's casting like a big ice spear.
Wow.
Oh my god. Holy shit. What the fuck?
So I'm comparing the writing on the note and the writing from the margins.
Do you have a skill that you could apply to that?
Let me look. Oh, yeah. So I actually have both research and I have scholarship. I don't know which one would be the best to apply here.
Does anybody have like an art-based skill?
I have art.
You have art? I would say,
yeah.
Art, I would say, is probably the most applicable skill.
Okay.
I say, I can't believe it's true that you would leave without even saying anything. Ainsley, you look at this note. See if you can make some sense of it.
Okay.
And I also, like, I take out the book with the notations and kind of turned away from Voya, show it to you.
Oh, okay. I get, yeah, let me look at this. No, okay. And Kat, I would like to use my art skill
All right.
to decode.
So using your art skill, you are able to see that while the handwriting is like, it's very similar, it is not the same.
Okay, wow. Yeah, and you said that like Cambry wrote this himself, right?
I guess I didn't see him write it.
Did somebody tell you that he wrote it himself?
It is signed Cambry.
It's I didn't read that far. I hadn't gotten down to the signature part.
Yeah.
Wait, who gave you this?
Oh, Bragmire did.
Bragmire.
Yeah, she oversaw the whole thing.
Yeah.
She's a steady hand at the till here. During these rough waters that we're in.
Wow.
How long has Bragmire been managing the camp here?
Oh, she's been... Bragmire's worked here as long as I can remember. She worked for my mother when my mother owned the camp. And I guess I inherited her along with the rest of the camp.
And what exactly is her title?
I don't really think she has one. Bragmire is just sort of our... every woman, she does everything around the camp that needs doing. Handyman, chauffeur, she's just Bragmire.
You guys like pay her or what?
Oh yeah. Oh, of course we pay her, and she also lives on the grounds year round. And she takes care of
live on the ground.
Here with the rest of the staff. We all live in this
like in this building. Like she doesn't have like a secret cabin like somewhere else that she lives.
No, that'd be really creepy.
I was just wondering.
It does kind of seem in keeping with her general
Yeah, like
vibe.
it seems like it would fit her vibe. That's why.
That is very true. Yes, she does sort of keep to herself, but no, she's great. Bragmeyer is fantastic.
So you wouldn't say you've ever seen Bragmeyer engaged in any suspicious behavior then?
Like you've never seen her kill a child.
Only on Halloween, and the child had volunteered, and it was all fake. No,
Was it though?
Yeah, like did you see the child afterwards, or did they have to go home to their stepdad's wedding?
Oh my god, I give you a fucking... I do give Ainsley a high five for that.
And boy, she laughs, but it's clear that your barb got her. She seems a little hurt by that.
Oh no.
Wait, like hurt or scared?
No, like hurt. And so she says, no, yeah, it was all fake. Don't worry. That was just one year. We were open in the fall for a Halloween, and we used the tomato preserves as blood, and the cook made up some spaghetti that we used as brains. It was very fun.
Yeah, grapes as eyeballs, right?
Yeah, warm peeled grapes, and we had the kids stick their hands in and said it was eyes. It was very fun. I hope we have the budget to do a Halloween camp this year, but we'll see.
How charming. You said there's a history then at this camp of using tomato preserves to stand in for blood.
Just a few times. Yeah, we've used it also the end of summer play. One time I think one of the groups of kids wanted to reenact a famous battle or something. So yeah, we've used tomato preserves. It's not exactly believable in the light, but in the dark, I guess it'll pass.
The kitchen here, if someone wants tomato preserves, do they need a key? Do they have to ask? Or is it just sort of a walk in and take it kind of thing?
I mean, I don't... Why do you ask?
It's because we had no fucking tomatoes this morning.
And we found some just lying out on the ground. So it seems like someone was getting into them.
Somebody wasted a whole can of tomatoes that could have been in our fucking omelets this morning.
Yes, we love tomatoes.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. The kitchen is locked, but the staff all have a key, so maybe Bragmeyer wanted a tomato sandwich, I guess.
Yeah, and then she threw it on the ground and stepped on it, I'm sure.
Well, you guys are missing out on your stable time, so if there's anything else, if there's not anything else, though, you probably want to go get some time in with the horses, right?
Yes.
Yeah, actually, I would like that.
Thank you, Roya.
Thank you. Oh, you're such a sweetheart. Oh my god.
Well, hopefully you guys stay the whole week. I am really enjoying having you guys here at the camp.
Oh, I'll be here all week.
I certainly hope we will.
Undead horses couldn't pull us away.
When you come to Hrose Camp, you will ride a Hrose. When you come to Hrose Camp, you will have no choice. So many ways to learn and grow, and Hrose is still to ride. So come on down to Hrose Camp. We have nothing to hide.
I'm making up rules to this game as we go. We're not playing this game correctly.
Hell yeah. And we never will.
Played a game the right way.
Playing games the right way is for fucking dead nerds like
Oh my god!
You don't know that. You don't know.
I'm goofing. I'm just being funny.
I think I know who fucking killed Cambry.
Hannah Culbert got into the game.